Governor Andy Beshear's executive order concerning masks in schools and child care centers has struck a nerve with some parents and others who do not think face coverings should be mandated.
Yeah, earlier today, a few dozen or so people showed up to the Fayette County Board of Education offices to stage a protest. LEX 18's Angie Bevan is live there with more as we continue our big story team coverage.
Well, good afternoon, Chris and Dia. That's right. Another mandate. It was another protest. Now, the people who showed up here this morning to protest, many of whom were parents, say that they are discouraged by the governor's sweeping order. Now, this latest order requires masks on all kids and adults in all schools and children in daycare as young as 2 years old. That's something that had not been required before. The protesters had their signs and their chants, and they hope to motivate more people to push back. I talked to the organizer of the protest who has a son in Fayette County Public Schools. He feels that the downside and potential harms to children being in masks all day is not considered. Also, a man who supports the new mask mandate showed up to voice his opinion.
And so I think there's a risk-reward scenario to every situation. It's clearly not being measured out because we're not hearing anything about the other stuff.
I support the Beshear's universal mask mandate for kids age 2 up to grade 12 and for the adults to go into the schools and child care centers. And I heard that he was going to have an event here protesting this. And I said, well, I'm not going to let him be alone.
And the protesters were out here at about 9 o'clock this morning. They stayed for about an hour and a half or so, and all did remain peaceful.